Hey, and welcome back to another video in the TNL Tips video series, focusing on short tips that you can hopefully apply to your classroom teaching, specifically if you're involved in our Canvas LMS. So today let's talk about what the home page represents in Canvas. And by the home page, I'm specifically referring to the very first place that you and your students will see when they log onto your class. And at any time, you could click on Student View in the right bottom corner of your Canvas screen. It'll go to that purple view, and that allows you to see exactly what the students see when they're logging on the Canvas. So this is that place right at the beginning of your class where students log on and they see any variety of information, which could be your syllabus, it could be your feed, it could be a home page that you define. So I'm going to take you through all the different approaches and show you each of these options. You can decide for your own class how you want your home page to appear, but definitely think about the home page because it's the first thing that the students will see when they log onto your class. So let's jump onto Canvas now. Okay, so let's talk about the Canvas homepage, and this is a really simple area of content in Canvas, very easy to do, to work with, but I think it could have a pretty big difference in terms of your students and what you want to convey the minute they log on. By the way, at any time if you click on Student View, you can see the class exactly as your students see it. So we know then if I click the Home button, and by the way, if you're saying, how do I find the home page? Click your Home button. Even if you're already there, again, this is what the students will see. So they see the module structure. I'm going to actually leave Student View for the purpose of this demo, and we may come back to it. So what you'll want to do here is establish what that main page is when the students land on the home when they first log on to your class. Will they see modules? Will they see a page? Will they see assignments, feeds, etc.? So to accomplish this, we're going to go to the right-hand menu, and we're going to scroll down here to Choose Homepage. I click that, and as you see, there are really only a few 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. So you have to pick from one of these. If you do it by default and don't do anything, I believe Canvas will default to course modules. We've already looked at this one. The course modules would just display all the modules for the students. That can be really handy. A second opportunity is to click on the syllabus. You hit save, and what this will do is it'll change the landing page to the syllabus I've set up through our syllabus tab here in Canvas, right there. And so whatever syllabus you have there will show up on the home page. Again, let me click home again, and I'm back there. If I click Student View, this is what they see. Okay, so that's an opportunity there to say I want my students to see the syllabus page. And by the way, at the bottom of the syllabus, Canvas always puts in all the assignments. Although you don't have the modules showing, you do have all the assignments and due dates. And I love this feature in Canvas. I love that the syllabus shows that. Let's look at another option. What if I want my assignments list to show up? I click on Assignments, hit Save, and this will show just the assignments, and this will tell students when something is due, the points, of course, the assignment category, and the due date. So that's really emphasizing, like, look, you have these assignments due in the class, here are the dates, look at them, memorize them, put them on your calendar, and so forth. And again, I'm going through all these. There isn't, one is not better than the other. It's like personal style. It's like why you drive a Toyota versus a Subaru, right? It's not really right or wrong. So we had assignments list, syllabus, modules, course activity stream. You'll see what this involves. And this is not a good example because I don't have a lot going on right now since the class hasn't started. But this will show anything that is coming up, such as assignments and things like discussions. I don't personally like this one, but that's just me because I want to refer my students to the modules to get the assignments and the activities that are coming up. The last one would be Pages Front Page. And the deal is you first have to set the front page. So watch what happens if I try to do this. It doesn't let me do it. It's grayed out. So let's set our front page. So here's your option. You can set one front page in your entire class. You can't have two, you can't have three, you can have one. So maybe you set a page that's called Syllabus, the front page. Or maybe you set a particular, I'm just going to choose this one here. Okay, so the way to do this is to go to this little set of dots and say click the third one down, use as front page. And the cool thing about it is when you refresh your pages, and it actually showed up the first time there, you'll see that link test has the gray front page button on it. So you know that's the front page. So now let's go back home. It won't be there yet because I still haven't chosen it because it was grayed out because I hadn't set the front page. So number one thing, and I'll tell you to do that, is test your front page, or rather set up your front page first, and then I can click Pages Front Page, hit Save. Okay, and Student View. It's not a very good page to have here, but this is just one link that I have for a test page I was doing. So I'm not really going to want that. But again, any page inside of Canvas can become your front page. And the cool thing is right here, go back to choose home page. I can change it. So it'll then take me to my list of pages. And all I do is click on this one here. I don't even have to hit save at the bottom. I go back home and it should, yes, now it has Chapter 2 Learning Objectives as the front page, which is ridiculous. I wouldn't want this, but I'm showing that literally every single page inside of Canvas is eligible to be your front page. So I'm going to think about this quarter. I may use the syllabus as my opening page. I may create a new front page with some navigation. And I know quite a few of you do that, where you have your own set of buttons as a front page, and it tells students here's how you get started. It links to a welcome video, and maybe it also has all the buttons for all the modules, because maybe you want to do it from the front page and not have the students click on the modules. So again, it's not like one is better than the other. It's really up to style and personal approach. Use the approach to the front page that suits you, and I'm confident that your students will be successful as long as you explain how it works in your class along with every other element that you're trying to use and get across to your students here in Canvas. Okay, that's it today, talking about the home page and how to approach it here in the TNL Tips video series. I'll be back with additional videos in this series shortly.